Yes, people, what's good? Welcome back to another episode of United Team Talk. It is Sheffield United versus Manchester United in the Premier League. Got the usual guests. Jesse, are you in a good mood today?
Yeah.
Jax?
I'm alright, man. Yeah. For the game, I'm feeling. You know what? You know the last episode I was on, I was a bit down after leaving the Champions League, so on and so forth. But I was thinking about the Premier League, right? And I looked at the table and I thought, we can actually mount a secret challenge. No, hold on. Hear me out. Are you okay, fam? Are you okay? When you look at the teams, right, no one's convincing. So for that reason, I think if we can just fix some of the issues that we have, if only we can. You never know. We're in Christmas time, we're in December. A lot of the season's already gone, and we're still up there. So you never know.
Anyway, before we get to the game, obviously the Europa League draw has been done, and unfortunately, we are in that Europa League. We drew Real Sociedad. I think that was the toughest team we could have faced. Obviously, they got Januzaj, they've got David Silva now. Yeah, what's your lot's reaction towards that draw?
Go on, Jesse.
Yeah, we got them. Now that we're in Europa League, we have to go and win it now. That's how I see it now. We have to go win the Europa League. We have to beat Real Sociedad. If we somehow get knocked out against Real Sociedad, he has to go. I mean,
any opportunity.
Yeah. There's a real possibility though, because that team they're top of La Liga. Like they're a good team. But they're a serious team. I'm telling you, that was the toughest draw we could have ever got.
To be fair, I didn't know they were top of the league. I thought they were like some dead team or something.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're away first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but we should still go through. But let's just see what they do, innit? That's how I see it. Man.
Yeah. On a personal level, I'm indifferent. Honestly, like if we go out in the Europa League, I won't be hurt, Yeah, believe it or not, I think we should just pile everything into the Premier League.
I don't know how that could be the last draw for Oli.
Or Europa.
Yeah, if he goes out of that as well, fam.
Yeah,
he has to go far.
That's the least of our worries. Oli is not worry. It's Man United that's our worry. So, the only thing is, I just find it difficult. I think when you're in the Europa, I said the last episode or the episode before, it really distorts your chances in the Prem. Like, because then you have to you having to shift and that kind of stuff. And it's not like we've not won Europa before. We've won it. So for me, I think a successful season is us winning like the FA Cup or that I've won, the Carabao Cup, and getting top 4. However, as I said earlier, I've looked at the Premier League table and I actually see an opportunity to mount a challenge. If only we could fix some of our issues, because our team is not that bad, but it's not that great. It's just there's just certain issues that if only we can fix them, we can actually do something.
I don't know, because there's gonna come a point where if we go far, Ollie's gonna have to prioritize the league or Europa League.
That's my point.
But last year we got third and we went semi-final, so you can do it again.
Yeah, but you remember semi-final, we didn't even play the strongest squad against thing.
Oh yeah, you have to shift in that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's a hindrance, man.
Like Jesse said, I think we have to win this Europa. I want to win this Europa League. He needs a trophy, like I keep saying. Ollie needs to win a trophy. But turning our attention to the big game, I say big game because obviously after that 0-0 with Man City and the Manchester derby, I think this is a must-win game, and it's against the bottom of the table, Sheffield United. 1 draw and I think 10 defeats. Anyhow, do not win this game. Like, I'm sorry. He might have to go this week.
But do you want to talk about that statement? Man United are so capable of drawing that game. or break that
I don't
record.
even want to think about that. Damn.
Yeah, it's true. This is why I don't think this title challenge. Nah, man. Nah, we ain't man.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. It's in the air, like, and that's what I was saying. That's why I was upset. The last 2 episodes, it's like my United keep flattering to deceive. Why can't they just flatter and continue flattering? Like, do you know what I mean? Why would you? Why do you have to have a good game and then a bad game and then a bad game and then a good game? Like, why can't we just find some level of consistency? If we found consistency, I actually fancy us. I fancy us against most teams
That's the
on,
team
on
and
our
that's the
day.
manager. They're both rubbish. So yeah, that's how I
Wait,
see it.
actually, wait. I even asked you. Lot. Obviously, you lot weren't in the stream for the last game. I don't know why. For the Manchester derby, but what were your thoughts on that game? Because we
I
didn't really
think
catch your thoughts.
worst,
Obviously, certain man was sleeping, so I'm gonna come to you, Jax.
Uh,
what was
so
your thoughts on the 0-0 against City?
it was a boring game. There were opportunities that we could have taken, but like a draw against City in that aspect is not the worst in the world at all, kind of thing. So, I mean, again, it's a result that I could have expected. It could have went anywhere, you know. I'm just happy we didn't lose. Happy we didn't lose. Yeah, because if we lost, the pressure on the club would have been too much just after we've gone out after Champions League. So, I mean, it wasn't a worst result, not the most entertaining game. A few opportunities here and there, but same as City, so it is what it is.
Jesse, I don't know if you watched the match, but let's hear your thoughts, please.
to be real, I think I slept throughout the last 20 minutes because that game was so boring. The game was very boring. That was probably the worst match I watched this season. But like, no one wanted to win that game. That's how I saw it. No one wanted to win the game. I don't remember Edison making a save where he had to push it out. It was a rubbish game. Like, that's how I see it. Like, it was a rubbish game. Like, I didn't see anyone scoring. So yeah, as Jack said, going against City is not the worst result. Like, and other teams drop points as well. So it's
That's
fine,
true.
innit? As if
Right,
they won
cool.
their games, then it wouldn't be like, oh, why did we not beat City? Like, that was an advantage because they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But moving on to this game now. The team. What are we saying for the team? Because, like I said, this is a big game. I know it's Sheffield. Everyone's expecting us to win. I think we played last out of the whole Premier League, so we're gonna know the results before we play. So, give me your lineups for this game.
Um,
Oh man,
I want to go with our standard team, man. The standard Maguire, Lindelof, Luke Shaw, and Wan-Bissaka. I personally want to see Telles, but it's going to be Luke
No,
Shaw.
give me your team. Forget standard. What would you do?
Oh yeah, I'll go Telles. I'll go Telles. I
Yeah.
think Luke Shaw had a good game against City, but Telles is just a better player. And then I will go. Our midfield is just such a hard thing to solve. Is Marshall back, by the way?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Okay. What about Cavani?
I'm not sure. I don't
he
think
should
he
be
is.
back by then, though. He should.
But
Do you know what?
it's 50-50. Let's
I'm
just say
gonna
he isn't fit.
I'm gonna go Bruno, Van de Beek, and Fred.
No Pogba.
I was gonna say Bruno Pogba, but then Van de Beek just popped in my head, and I just thought to myself, I need to see him start more games.
Who, Van de Beek?
Yeah, I need to see him start more games. And I don't know where Pogba's future is. So for that reason, it's always for me they're just as good as each other. I prefer Van de Beek style of football a bit more, but if I have to choose now, it has to be Van de Beek. Start
And then
preparing for the next season.
front three.
Marshall, Greenwood, and Rashford.
No shot for Matt or James or.
Um,
against Sheffield, they're gonna sit back.
yeah.
Is a
That's a good
shout.
point. That's a very good point. That's an extremely good point. I like Mata. As you guys know already, I think Mata and Bruno are the best footballers at the club. I think Matt is the best footballer in the club in terms of pure football ability. Yeah, I think I've changed my mind. I was thinking Mata, and I will actually take off Greenwood and keep Martial Rashford. But Greenwood is good to bring on in case what we're doing is not working.
Yeah, cool. Jesse, what's your lineup for this game?
Dean Henderson goal.
Oh yeah, Jack, you didn't even say goalkeeper.
Dean Henderson, you know where I stand.
Right, man.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Dean Henderson.
Right, no other option anyway. So Wan-Bissaka. Is Bailly and Maguire and the Tellers. Then I'll go Pogba.
First name to pop in his head when it comes to
Pogba, Fred, and Bruno. And if fit, I'll play Rashford. I'll play you know what? I'll play Martial on the left, Rashford on the right, and if fit, Cavani up top. As Jerry said, they're gonna sit back. We always play through the middle, so Cavani will give us another option in the box, so we can cross the ball inside the box. Tellers could play those crosses in the box as well. Martial can also switch to the right. As a footballer, you need to be able to play on the right and the left as well if you're right footed. Because if Rashford can play right, why can't Martial play right? That means he ain't good enough, in my opinion.
No, it's a different type of football. It's a different type of footballers. You never saw Robben play on the left, really. You know, Robben is a great player, one of the best dribblers I've ever watched.
Yeah.
But he never played on the left. You know, because when you dribble the way they dribble, it suits you to be cutting in and out, if that makes sense. So I understand why Martial is not effective. He can definitely play on the right, but he's not going to be effective on the right. I thought Cavani wasn't fit. If Cavani was fit, I'll start him personally.
That's something. If Cavani fit,
so if he's not fit, what are you doing?
If he's not fit, then I'll play Martial up top, left wing Rashford, and then on the right Mata. I'll play Mata as well because Greenwood, he's on the right. He's not really in the game, so and it's not his fault because he's a striker. So yeah, that's what I'll play.
Wow.
Right, cool. Let me go for my team.
Yeah,
Henderson in goal. The four at the back, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Tuanzebe, I'll bring in, and left back, Tellers. Midfield, I'm going for.
Why has Lindelof fallen out of favor?
I don't know. I'm just actually, you know what? Yeah, why is he falling out of favor? I was on Maguire, but you know that's never gonna happen.
I think Maguire had a good game against City, but I generally look at Maguire. Who's actually better? I always think this. Who's actually better? And some of the games I watch, I actually feel like Lindelof might be better. I don't know.
But for this game, because I know Sheffield, they with set pieces, that's like their golden ticket to score. So Maguire's needed for that. So I'll just go standard back for the Tellers left back, and then in midfield, I'm actually going to play a diamond. So I'm not a fan of the diamond, but I think we're going to have a lot of the ball, and I want all these three men in. So that's Fred at the base, Pogba, Van der Beek, and Bruno, and then Rashford and then Martial at top. That's what I'm going for. Because I think we're going to dominate the ball, and then you might as well get your best players on the pitch and let the quality shine through. So, Greenwood, like you said, Greenwood.
I'm saying that when we're playing teams like Sheffield United, we don't need. I don't think we need a DM like that. Probably
that's what I'm saying. Fred can just sit there, and then the rest can just do what they do. So
it's a team game. This is what I'm saying. It's a team game. If there's space, it's not just because of what our defense or the midfield is. A team. We're all a team. That's what I'm saying. Like all these, is that if we don't play this game, we're gonna lose the game. That's what I always feel like.
My question to you, Jerry, is that team's quite narrow, and when you're playing against a team that do sit back, the spaces are usually on the width.
On the width, that's true. But I don't trust our width. So what's the point? Like Wan-Bissaka, he gets the ball, we're just gonna come inside anyway.
Yeah, so you might as well
Pogba. And plus the strikers can drift that way, and Bruno can run in forward. Pogba can find them. Van der Beek just keeping it tidy.
Yeah,
like I'll go for it. But I do hear a shout from Matt on the right though, because I think he deserves to get more minutes. Obviously,
he's a top player.
Yeah, we got Leeds on Sunday, so again the team will have to change again because that's a whole different team.
Against Leeds, we're gonna have to sit back.
Bro, I'm actually scared for that game. Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
If you're at home.
it doesn't matter, fam.
When people say at home, what do you mean?
Exactly.
We don't have to sit
Football
back
match.
against Leeds now. That just shows
Fam,
yes.
do you know Leeds? Do you know who Leeds are?
Do you know
You
who?
can go from names.
Are we not better than them? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, but
It's a tough game. That still makes it a tough game. Even if you're better than someone doesn't mean it's not going to be a tough game.
No.
You-
But you said we have to sit back. How?
I not sit back, but we need to
No,
be
let's go back.
wary.
Let's defend well.
Like the two DMs are needed for this game. For that game.
Absolutely. Fred has got me
Pumpkin.
some of it.
Yeah,
Trust
trust me.
me, dead. You know. Wow.
Huh?
No, you played all right against City. I know it, fam. You
Now
actually
I'm
played all
saying
right.
what actually rubbish. The fact that we have to play 2 DMs and we're at home to Leeds. That just shows how.
Right, football's changed, man. That's where we are right now with the squad. But yeah, man. Sheffield United, what are you not saying about them? Because it looks like they're going down, man. I actually feel sorry
You
for the
called it,
manager.
you
Yeah, I
called
said it because
early. But what did
second
you
season syndrome.
what did you make it like? What made you call it? Because I didn't see it. Like how?
They done so well with that team that there's no standout player in that team that makes me think, yeah, they got an X factor. Like when Leicester done very well, obviously won the league. You can see that quality, that Vardy, Mahrez, Kante, Sheffield United. I couldn't name you one quality player like.
Yeah, but I mean like pre Bournemouth, Burnley.
Yeah, but
You know.
Bournemouth had Callum Wilson and
Yeah,
Stanislas,
yeah.
but Sheffield have
They got
nobody.
Burnley.
McGoldrick. McGoldrick and them,
Nah.
man. Come on, man.
I hope he doesn't watch this. Right?
He's dead.
He's actually a baller, but listen, he can play football. When I watch him, he can actually play football, but he's not like a striker. Like he keeps it tight. When I watch him, he's actually quite decent. But yeah, we have to win, and I don't even just want to win. I want to see that 4-0 or something.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Now, speaking of 4-0, let's go to the prediction and let's wrap this up. What's the score on Thursday night?
3-0. That's it.
I'll say 2-0. Nice.
And you?
I think we're going to concede. I don't trust his defense, man. I'm saying probably go behind once again and then come back once again. So I'm going 3-1 United.
Yeah, that's
yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cool, man.
guys, man. We're gonna wrap up there. We'll be live straight after the game. I will be here. I don't know about these two, but I will be here. Taking all your comments and reflecting after the game. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button as well, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.